So it's been a while since I've done a little update video, but going through the trades that we've made over the past like week and a bit. So the date is the 20th of the 4th, 2025. I spent the past whole trading week in France. I know. What a way to trade, eh? What a way to trade. Doesn't mean my trades were good. I will say that much. But basically, um, 2 weeks ago, I bought like 6 funded accounts. We ran our strats, got two to phase two, then, trading them like four of the accounts blown in phase one. They went in drawdown, they went down. Who cares? Like, think about it in this way. At the end of the day, one funded will pay for all of the challenges you took. And then it's just about repeating that cycle. So basically, on the one account, the phase one passed straight away. We hit we're running 10Ks. We needed 8% because there's the promo code with ACG. We run one trade, £800 profit in that one trade. And then for the next 2 days, because you need 3 days trading, I entered a 0.01 lot and just closed out instantly. And then that had my 3 day trading. So basically, an 100% success rate on the phase one. Then we're on to phase two. We needed to make 5%. Then we're in a lot of drawdown, playing around, constantly trying to get it out. But when you're so low, you can only risk so much. And it's just, I was at the point where I'm risking blowing my account for 40 quid profit. There's no point. So, once I got that second account to phase two, I was like, okay, I'm not that fussed if my other phase two blows. So I didn't worry about that. I went straight on to it. I literally got the phase two on the Friday morning, not last Friday, but the week before. So a week and a half ago, I've had it, So I had the account for maybe like 2 weeks now. Phase two, we get the account, we get all the details and everything. It's on my ACG, it's on my CTrader, all loaded up. Enter trade, first trade on the account, literally within 24 hours of getting that account, we get the £500 prof. Just like chef's kiss, beautiful. Instantly fully pass it, and that's the first funded. So we are now fully funded trader. Well, not yet. I've not got the login details. It's taken a little while. Got some little, got to wait for the verification, stuff like that, which I can do a video on explaining the funded process, because a lot of people talk about funding and everything like that and all of the videos, but I don't see any videos actually explaining what to do once you're past your funded account. So we'll go through and have a look at that. But we are now officially a funded trader, which is beautiful. It's amazing to see the little certificate. I will put a little screenshot up here of the certificate and everything. It's quite an achievement. We'll probably put that on the wall here anyways. But yeah, we've finally passed our first funded account. Our strat is, it's at the end of the day, your funded challenges, they're demos. You've got to just trade it, high risk, up the risk and everything, and then maybe in stage two lowering it a bit so it's not unworkable and everything, but make sure you've got a strat and everything. But we've got our first 10K. I'm going to do a video explaining the scaling strat, not scaling strat, but the scaling plan that I have for trading, just so that I can keep myself to it. So in a few months when I'm like, I don't really know what stage I'm at, I can watch that video and I can work it out and do an update on it. But yeah, we're now fully funded trader, but that does not mean that we haven't blown accounts. If I go on my filters, let's go on 10Ks. So, okay, we've got how many of this? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, hang on, no, some of these don't. Let me recount them. So I bought a bunch of accounts and then I had to refund some of them because they were charged wrong. So let me go through these accounts properly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. So we literally bought five 10K fundeds. Maybe 6. I think we've bought 6 10K fundeds. Oh, I can actually just go on payments. Oh, I'm being silly. Yeah, so we've bought what? 1, 2, 3, So we bought we've bought three funded challenges. One of them was a 5K, and then 4, 5, 6. So in total, I've bought 6 funded challenges. One being a 5K, which I blew instantly. I wasn't really ready for it. Like that's like bearing in mind, I've only been trading. So I used to trade ages ago. I stopped because I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gambling. I'm just following signals, not properly how to trade. And then came back. I then basically went straight into a 5K funded challenge. After learning a bit, I didn't go straight in, you know. But then I waited like 2-3 weeks, went in for my 10Ks because obviously the promotional deal came out for the 10Ks for 40 quid. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Cycling those is insane. It's like the most perfect time. The deal's only temporary as well. So if you are going to be getting into challenges, or at least buy some now and then just make a tiny trade on it, because otherwise they'll deactivate if there's no activity on it, or even if you don't sign in within 30 days. So just maybe buy like 5 and then just log into all of them, make a tiny trade that's only pennies, and then just close out. So you've got those accounts permanently. So when you are confident and ready to trade and you know what you're doing, you can go straight into it. But yeah, so, you know, I've not bought many accounts. We've managed to get funded. I've only been trading for probably about 3 months now. So not crazy amount of time. But to get funded within 3 months is insane. And I'm not saying that it's luck. It potentially could be. But I've got the strats down. We've got the data. We've got the back testing. Like, we've got over 4 years worth of data testing on all of the strats we're doing. So all of our funded challenge, our challenge strats, which are high risk, basically just a 1 to 2. You risk 4% to gain 8%. You win, you've passed. You lose, the account's down. Just move on to the next one. Do that for a whole week. It's likely you are able to pass 1, and you've got 1 account to phase 2. And 4 accounts, only down 4%. So it's not that bad. You can work them out of drawdown. You know, just come up with a plan, you know, like it's just constantly testing, evaluating, or like, you know, me and my mate were constantly challenging each other's thoughts and views on things, constantly trying to see if there's a way to improve or tweak it, you know, not completely eradicating the strat. So, oh, well, we only trade if we see 15 different, you know, like signs, you know, like, you know, like sometimes trading more or less is more. So we only make 1 trade a day, you know, 1 trade in the morning every day, and then we're done. Because, you know, we're trading to get away from the 9-5s, to escape that kind of, you know, shit reality and everything. So we've got the freedom. But then if you're trading and on the markets for the whole day looking for trades and everything, well, you're just trapping yourself more. You know, you're doing this to become free. So, you know, that's what our strats are locked in. Our strats are locked in for what we want to do. It's just about slowly scaling up to get the funding to the point where we can quit the job. But once we get the credentials and everything, we'll make a video going through the 5 trading days of the funded account. So I'll make a video on like the first week of being a funded trader and just go through all 5 trades of what I did. I may even, like, you know, do a live trade just showing the strat, you know, just upload that as like a short or something, but just let me know. But that's basically what's new in it. I'll put up pictures of, you know, maybe a few of the trades and everything like that. But we're now funded. And like last week, I've blown all my funded accounts, all my challenges and everything like that. Not blown all my funded, all my challenge accounts. So all my current challenges I had active, I've now blown while in France. I'm still waiting on my 10K funded to the details to come through. But once that comes through, we'll buy some more challenges and we'll run it up again. And then, you know, we'll run through the week. Do it step by step. And I'm going to try and be a lot more consistent with these weekly updates for the trades. So sorry about my lack of commitment, but I've been in France, guys. Chill out. But I'll put up like a little, I don't know, little collage of France maybe, if you guys care. But yeah, anyways, it's been a nice little catch up. I'll catch you guys in a week for the next update, and hopefully things are a lot better.